Jungkook was enough to make Bang Si Hyuk cry, Jimin anxious, and the entire K-pop industry enter a phase full of riddles. What really happened behind the scenes of BTS? That even the founder of HYB himself couldn't hold back tears, and the member known as the calmest was shocked. What did Jungkook reveal that could change the course of the most influential group in South Korean music history? New facts being uncovered indicate that this isn't merely a personal issue, but a decision that touches on BTS's existence as a global icon. Credible sources within HYB's management circle mention that Jungkook, currently serving in the military, recently sent an internal document proposing major changes to BTS's future structure. The information went straight to Bang Si Hyuk, the founder and chief architect behind BTS's success. While reading the document, according to an internal eyewitness, Bang Si Hyuk was silent for quite a while, looked down, then shed tears in a closed-door meeting room. This event took place at HYB's headquarters in Yongsan, Seoul, and was only attended by several top executives. Another unnamed source stated that Jungkook's document contained highly personal and emotional proposals, not only about BTS as a group, but also about each member's individual future. Jimin, known for his strong emotional bond with his fellow members, was reportedly very worried after learning the contents of the document. He was even said to have initiated several intense communications with management to ensure all members were in good physical and mental condition. The most surprising point in Jungkook's proposal is the possibility that BTS would transform into a more flexible entity, not just a permanent music group, but a creative collective. In this concept, BTS members would have the freedom to run individual projects independently, yet still within the framework of BTS's identity. Jungkook believes that, with the members aging and the industry becoming increasingly complex, this is the only way to maintain BTS's global relevance long-term. However, the proposal is not without risk. A structure like this has never been tried on the scale of BTS, especially in the K-pop industry, known for rigid group management. Bang Si Hyuk, who built BTS from the ground up, realizes this change could mark the end of BTS in its current form. His emotional reaction is understandable, especially since he has a deep personal connection with all members. What's more surprising is Jimin's role in the development of this situation. According to internal reports, Jimin acted as a mediator in the internal debate that emerged between management and certain members who were not entirely on board with the transformation idea. Jimin's concern stems from the potential division among fans and the challenge of maintaining harmony between members if the collective structure is indeed implemented. Several Korean media outlets mention that, if approved, this step would shift BTS from a boy group format to something like a collective brand ambassador, where each member has their own division: music production, fashion, art, philanthropy, and more. In his message, Jungkook himself stated that this is the form of artistic freedom he has long dreamed of. This issue has sparked polemics among fans and the industry. Many armies feel torn between supporting the members' freedom to grow individually or maintaining the group's original formation. On the other hand, industry analysts believe this move could be a revolutionary precedent in Korea's entertainment industry, turning BTS not just into artists but into a cultural institution. Other emerging reports say that this plan is not just Jungkook's personal idea, but the result of long discussions among members before entering military service. But given the current limitations on direct communication, Jungkook felt the need to write it formally and submit it to management. This decision was made out of concern that BTS projects might be hindered if not prepared from now. Meanwhile, Bang Si Hyuk is under immense pressure. On one hand, he must maintain BTS as HYB's main asset. On the other hand, he cannot deny the members' wish to express themselves more freely. His emotional reaction is believed to stem not only from the weight of the decision, but also from his pride in seeing BTS members who now think not as teen idols, but as artists and cultural leaders. To this day, there has been no official statement from HYB regarding Jungkook's document. But various signs indicate that something big is being prepared. In recent months, many fans have noticed a shift in HYB's communication tone, from simply promoting albums or merchandise to focusing more on legacy, social impact, and long-term narratives. What makes the situation even more interesting is the fact that none of the BTS members has responded to these rumors on social media. This silence has only fueled public speculation that something monumental is being prepared. Rumor has it that they will announce a major decision in early 2026, coinciding with the end of all members' military service. The big question now centers on one point. Is this the end of BTS as we know it? If so, then we are witnessing the most important transition in K-pop history. If not, then BTS will return in a form bigger, broader, and deeper than ever before. One thing is certain. The document written by Jungkook and Bang Si Hyuk's emotional reaction have sparked a fundamental question. Can a group last forever, or must it change to survive? BTS is now in the middle of an existential dilemma, and the whole world waits, breath held, to hear the official answer. Whatever happens, one thing remains clear. History is being rewritten. Not only through their voices on stage, but through their decisions behind the scenes. The situation around BTS is now at a major crossroads. One internal document, reportedly written by Jungkook, not only shook HYBE management, but also triggered an explosion of speculation flowing rapidly across digital channels, from YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, to international fan forums. But amid the emotionally charged narrative, we must pause and ask, are we witnessing the real truth, or merely being swept along by a sensational storyline that may not be factual? The fact that Bang Si Hyuk is said to have cried after reading Jungkook's document. Did it really happen? There's no visual recording, official statement, or document that directly supports this claim. The report comes from an internal source whose identity and credibility can't be verified. So, can we base our belief that BTS is on the verge of a major change solely on this? Or is this actually a new form of publicity strategy carefully designed to build tension ahead of a comeback? In today's digital era, we all witness how public opinion is shaped not just by information, but also by emotion. Viral content that touches emotional sides, tears, worry, or shocking surprises spreads faster than official clarifications that arrive in flat, cautious tones. So it's no wonder that news about Jungkook's document, Bang Si Hyuk's tears, and Jimin's concerns spreads fast, beating out any agency statements. But does rapid spread mean the information is true? It's crucial to ask, who benefits if the public believes BTS is undergoing a big transformation? Does HYBE benefit promotionally or in terms of market expectations? Do social media platforms gain from the thousands of interactions such hot issues bring? Are we falling victim to a narrative designed for one goal, to keep BTS relevant in the public's mind, even while on hiatus for military service? Furthermore, we must question the consistency of the information circulating. If communication access between BTS members is so limited during military service, how could Jungkook send such a detailed, emotionally charged strategic document? How could such a message reach and trigger such a deep reaction from Bang Si Hyuk without violating military protocol or causing broader leaks? Of course, that doesn't mean we must reject all unofficial information. But as smart audiences, we need to maintain critical distance. Note that most of this narrative stems from TikTok speculation, anonymous Twitter posts, and fan-made analysis videos on YouTube that lack strong journalistic basis. So, can information from such sources truly serve as a basis for belief in BTS's future? Let's face the reality that the entertainment industry, including K-pop, has a long history of managing public emotions. It's nothing new for certain narratives to be shaped to build momentum or even create buzz ahead of a major release. Hence, one key question arises. Is this part of a silent campaign leading to a comeback? Or is there truly an existential conflict behind the scenes that will forever change BTS's face? As fans, music lovers, or simply pop culture observers, we must begin learning to differentiate between facts and narrative framing. A story can be packaged to evoke sympathy, build anticipation, or even hide internal crisis. Are you sure the information about tears, personal messages, and group restructuring is an honest reflection of the actual situation?